Good morning, everybody. This is Amy at Mystic Fitness Yoga Studio on this beautiful Saturday morning, December 19th. We had a great big snowstorm this week here in Framingham, Massachusetts, and we're all been shoveling out and dealing with a lot of snow. So I'm going to give you a lot of stretches today and a lot of work today designed to strengthen the core, open the shoulders, loosen the chest muscles, and a lot of nice back stretches as well to help us with all the shoveling that we did this week. So, are you ready? Roll out your mat and let's have a great time together here. I've got a few students today at Mystic Fitness, and if you're practicing from home, welcome to our Mystic Home Studio. All right, have fun. We're going to start in child's pose. The students are breathing in and breathing out through their noses here. At home, you can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let your body relax. Spread your fingers wide. Belly draws in as you fill up your lungs. Let everything slide off your back as you exhale. Big deep breath in and exhale. Your only job this morning is to connect with your breath. The physical asanas are just one pathway for the breath to travel. But resting is another pathway. So you rest whenever you want to here. Breathe in, breathe out. And we'll start our practices together by coming up on our heels. So bring your seat up on your heels. We'll start with our hands in prayer at heart center. Inhale nice and deeply. Exhale. The next breath in will be followed by the sacred sound of Om. So inhale. Om. Enjoy your class. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up nice and high to the sky. Open and close your fingers. Go a little faster. You're going to feel a nice little burn in the forearms. Make your little fists circle at your wrists. Change the direction of your circles. Let's take our right arm down to the ground. Inhale, left arm lifts up and over. And change sides. One more time. And change. Let's bring our hands in front of us, coming to tabletop position. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round and tuck. Cows and cats here. Inhale, we arch. And exhale, we round. And just take some cow and cat positions, alternating between these back stretches. Nice thing to do every morning when you wake up. Good. Come to a neutral spine for me. Let's inhale and raise the right arm up. So lift that right arm up, opening your chest slightly to the right. Inhale, stretch it up. And exhale, go thread that right arm underneath your left. And take some of these. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, threading under. And breathe in and reach up. Exhale, thread under. And inhale, reaching up. And threading under. This time, let's stay there. Option to elevate the left leg if you wish for a balancing position. 2 breaths here. 1 breath. Bring your left knee down if you raised it. Untuck that right arm. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, right arm down. Let's try the other side, guys. Inhale, left arm. And thread. 1. Inhale, left arm. And thread. 2. Take a few more. Next one we're going to keep under there, okay? You're welcome to add a little weight. Head can rest. Right leg can float up if you're feeling it today. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Fantastic. Bring your right knee down, unthread your left arm, inhale, sweep it up, and exhale, bring it down. We're going to tuck our toes under. Yeah. Raise your knees 2 inches off the floor. Pull your belly in, and then raise your hips up, straightening the legs. Downward facing dog. Start to walk that dog by pedaling back, pressing one heel at a time into the ground and bending one knee at a time. Big breath in, let go. Firing up those thigh muscles. Okay, here we go. Bend the knees, bring them down to a hover. Belly draws in. Now, Erin calls these rolling planks. Pick up the hips and roll forward into plank, rounding that spine until you are flat in a plank. Take it back to down dog, hips up, knees drop to a hover, and then roll forward into a rolling plank. Take a few of these. Please activate those thigh muscles as you work this. Just making some nice rolls. Coming up on tippy toes and rolling. Let's find our plank proper. Left elbow to left knee to left elbow and back. Right knee to right elbow and back. Running planks here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Roll forward on the toes. Bend at the elbows. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in and let go. Good. Bend your knees. Look forward. Prepare for flight. Hop, skip, jump, or walk. Your feet will meet your hands. Inhaling to flat back with hands on shins. And exhale to forward fold. Pick it up. Inhale, circle sweep, and rise all the way to standing. And exhale, prayer hands to your heart center. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Good. Inhale, circle sweep, raise it up. Exhale, forward fold. Take it all the way down, students. Hands on the floor, inhaling to flat back. Hop, skip, jump, or walk back to that high plank. Hold that plank, belly draws in. Let's plank run. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll forward on the toes, bend at the elbows, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in and let it go. Well done. Bend the knees, prepare for flight. Look forward, hop, skip, jump or walk, feet to hands. Inhaling flat back, hands on the shins, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise it up. All the way to standing we rise, and exhale, per hands to heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. So I'm a big balancing person. In my classes, we always focus on strong legs, strong core, and a lot of balancing postures. My buddy Trev always writes to me and tells me after class he was all over the floor during balancing. So if that's happening to you too also, uh, it happens to me all the time. I hope you have a good sense of humor about it. Ground your feet. So you want to spread the feet wide. So you want like a Fred Flintstone foot, like a big, wide, stony kind of foot. Press each corner of each foot firmly into the floor. Don't be afraid to spread your toes and let the balls of the feet really press in. All right. Position your hips forward, so tuck your tailbone. Rib cage above the hips. Shoulders draw down and back. Activate the core muscles at the get-go. Okay. You guys ready? We're going to pick up our right shin. I hope I didn't make you too nervous. So you're going to pick up that right shin and squeeze it for me. Activating that left glute muscle, nice and strong. And from here, guys, I'd like you to try to take airplanes. So the arms spread out. The right leg, instead of being in front of you and squeezing, actually gets to elongate behind you. It stretches back. Airplane. Chest is lifted here, almost like a balancing upward facing dog with chest lifting and you're looking forward. What I'd like you to try to do here is step the right foot down, put the weight into your right leg, sweep those arms forward, and I got this from Kat this week, Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio position. Left leg elevates, huh? And then left leg comes down and push off into that airplane for me. Make sure you're connecting your breath. Fly high, students, fly high, soar like an eagle. My favorite line from a Dolly Parton song is, she's a sparrow when she's broken. She's an eagle when she flies. Be that eagle and fly. Here we go. Ralph Macchio, Karate Kid position. That's the left thigh that's lifting. And good. Try it one more time. You ready? Be the eagle, not the sparrow. And one more time into the Karate Kid. And release the leg down. Shake out anything that needs shaking. You guys did great. Awesome sauce. Let's try the other side if you're ready. So first your Tadasana, where you can position the pelvis properly. Rib cage above the hips, shoulders back, arms are relaxed, neck is long. Looking good, everybody. Weight goes into that right leg. Interlace those fingers. Let's start just by scooping the left shin up. And this leg just had a lot of activity. You can circle the ankle if you want. This is going to be your airplane leg now, right? Let's give that a whirl. Taking your airplane, take your time. Deep breath. And when you're ready, that left foot lands behind you. The arms help sweep up the right thigh. Couple more of these. Airplane. Breathe. And Karate Kid. One more time. Two more breaths here. Beautiful. Release it down. You can swing out those arms, roll out those shoulders. You can take some coat sleeves if you want, separating your feet and just kind of twisting and turning. And really nice for the people who shoveled over the past 2 days. We'll put our hands on our shoulders here and just have the elbows make circles one way and the other. Good. And toe healing the sides of the feet together just a little bit closer. Whatever's comfortable for you, maybe feet below the hips. And circle, sweeping your arms up nice and high. Hands come into steeple. So you're going to point that index finger and cross your thumbs. Good. Lift up out of the waist. Inhale the stretch, the full body stretch. Good. Keeping your hips and your shoulders parallel to the plane of the front mirror, keeping those feet grounded. Inhale and stretch the left side of the body as you bring your upper body up and over to the right side of the room. Keep your feet grounded. Find the stretch in the left side body. Inhaling. Very nice, Karina. Exhale, lifting up and over to the right side. Gently push, push, and push. Good. Coming back to your center. Inhale, tuck those hips. Lift up nice and tall. And then bring your upper body up and over to the other side. Feet stay grounded. Now, this is also a balancing posture. Breathe. Coming back to your center. We're all going to turn to face the ballet bars now. Open up your legs. So let's open the legs. Open your hands. So we're in this 5-pointed star position here. Bring your heels in slightly and bend your knees. Goddess. So find a comfortable goddess. And I also learned this one in Kat's class this week, and I became so enamored of this posture. It was called Moon River. So she took her arms in front of her and then made a circle sweep of the two arms very slowly, keeping that goddess. And when she got to the right knee, we did the river straight across. And then the moon. Keep that goddess nice and low. River. Moon. River. moon, river. We're going to take it across the river over to the right and switch the direction here. So river, moon. Take your time. River, moon, river, moon, and your river. Beautifully done. Open up to 5-pointed star. Well done. Straighten out those legs. Bring your heels together, toe heel the feet together, turn and face the front. We'll take our second set of Ardha Chandrasana, which is half moon. Inhale, circle sweep those arms, rise. Breath in lifts you up nice and tall. Breath out lifts upper body up and over to the right side of the room. Beautiful. This is a balancing posture. Feet stay grounded, left side body stretches, upper body up and over to the right. Breathe. Lifting back to center, upper body up and over to the other side of the room. So stretching the body. Gently back to your center. We're going to turn now to face the side mirror, opening up the legs. Good. And you know what might be nice, Deba, is actually if you did this facing the face directly so that these guys can see how beautiful this looks. Finding your goddess, heels come in and toes point out. Beautiful. And then circle sweeping, arms up. And we'll take our moon river one more time. So we're going to have the moon come down to the right. Okay, so to the right and down below and all the way up. So that's one moon. And then when we hit the right this time, we cross over to river. To the left, moon. And now you guys facing that side mirror get to see a beautiful version of what this Tai Chi dance looks like. One more time, the moon. And the river. We're going to change directions. So river and moon and river and moon, river. All right, my loves, let's open back up to 5-pointed star, straightening those legs, giving the thighs a nice little break, and step your feet together. And if you're not facing the front, please turn and face the front. So take your right arm and just give it a nice little push toward your chest. Good. Let's change sides, please. Good. I like to do Michael Phelps arms too, so I just make swimmer arms. Really nice posture, especially when you're shoveling out there. We want to open and loosen the chest muscles as much as possible. Okay, here's another balance for all you folks who love balancing. Weight goes into left leg. We're going to pick that right leg up again, holding the shin like we did earlier. You get better and better every single time you duplicate something. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes progress. Breathe. This time, instead of airplane, we release the leg, push it forward. The heel pushes forward, back, crescent lunge position. Take your time. Maybe you visit airplane on the way. There's never a hurry in yoga. And two arms sweep up. Now we're not switching out legs like we did earlier. We're going to pick up that same leg in front of us. We're going to kick it out. Bring it back. Crescent lunge. Take your time. And one more time. Push off. Leg lifts. Kicks out. Finds its way back. Pivot on that right heel, or allow the right heel to drop rather, and pivot the ball of the right foot, opening to second warrior position. What I'd love to see here are nice relaxed shoulders, arms so strong and long, keeping the balance, keeping the integrity of the posture. Chest wide open. These are gorgeous warrior twos. Spend some time here. There's no hurry. Flip your left palm, breathe in and reverse that warrior. And breathing out, finding extended side angle lunge position. And maybe an extended side angle lunge, that floating arm, the right arm, makes sweeping circles down and up. Again, loosening up those shoulders. And the next sweep up takes you right back into second warrior again. You flip left palm, breathe in and reverse it. And propelling the arms and stepping right foot to meet the left, you find yourself in Tadasana. Roll out those shoulders, breathe in and breathe out. We'll take this on the other side, please. So here we go. Weight goes into the right leg this time, and the left leg comes up. Squeeze. You'll take these at your own pace, releasing that leg but not allowing it to drop. Arms wherever they serve you. Kicking out. Floating back. We had practice in airplane, but now even a little more control required here. Crescent lunge position. Breathe. Okay. Second set. Pushing off. Kicking out. Crescent lunge. Breathe. One more time. Beautifully done. Let that left heel spiral down. Open up to warrior two at your own pace. Stay here for some breath. I want you relaxing those shoulders. You guys look great today. Stretch out those arms. And flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, taking it back. Breathe. These are good. Extended side angle lunge position. Take it however you wish. And just letting that upper arm float in some circles. Make sure you're breathing. And let the next circle take you back to Warrior Two proper. Flip your front palm, breathe in, reverse that warrior, finding that beautiful side body stretch. And then propelling the arms and stepping back foot forward to meet the front, Tadasana. Take a breath in and a full breath out. Beautifully done. Take a water break, everybody. You guys feel pretty good? What would you like to work on today? Abby abs? Abby abs? That's a good thing. Circle, sweep your arms up high. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Breathe in and out. Inhale, sweep up nice and high, rise. And exhale, forward fold. Let's take it on down. Beautiful. Hands on the ground, inhaling. Flat back, crown of head pulls forward. Step back into your high plank position. Hold that plank. Let's draw the belly in so firmly that we don't even feel our weight. Spread your fingers. Distribute the weight in the pads of the fingers even. Squeeze the thigh muscles so strongly. Let the muscles do the work, please, so that the joints are never taxed. If you need to, you can drop your knees. No problem at all there. Just as good to practice this in tabletop as it is in plank. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll forward on the toes, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And then I'd like you to roll over onto your backs. Head faces the front and feet face the back. I think you asked for abs, didn't you? Let's do a few sets now. We'll generate even more fire in the body, and then we can get to a couple more balances and then some of the large muscle stretches. All right, hands go behind your head, please. Interlace your fingers at the occipital region of your skull, which is where that skull meets the neck. Spread your elbows wide, keeping the left leg flat, straight on the floor. Bring your right knee above your hip. Left elbow tries to reach that right knee. Now, the knee never comes closer than where the hip is. So it's really the elbow that tries to reach. Use your core muscles here. And let's change it out. Right elbow to left knee. And we're going to take this slowly. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How do you guys feel? Put one hand on each knee. Circle those knees. Bringing them towards your chest and away from your chest. Stir them close to you and away. Change the direction. And here we go right into second set. Release the left leg down. Bring the hands behind the lower region of your skull and take it for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome sauce. Squeeze those thighs toward you. Circle the knees. I got one more set for you. You up for it? Bring the left knee in, hands at the back of the head, and take it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Rest out long. So now you're going to stretch your arms really long and your legs straight out. Stick position. Breathe. I'd like you to bend your knees and place the soles of the feet on the floor. Stacking the knees, please drop them to the right. And it doesn't have to be a deep twist or anything like that. Actually, I prefer that it weren't. But you're just going to do a mild twist with the legs stacking on the right. Spread your arms open. And I learned this one from my friend Nisa this week. I took her class on Tuesday. And she says the knees are pointing to the right and turn your head to the left. Make sure both shoulders are flat on the floor. Take that right arm. Inhale and place it over your left. And then open the right arm back out to the right. And just take this motion a few times. Keeping your gaze to the left, we're going to try it now on the other side. Keep the knees on the right. Take the left arm and sweep it to the right, so it's crossing over your body. And then it re-sweeps back open. Do you feel that nice expansion in the upper back? And then belly draws in and carefully bring the knees back to center and let them drop on the left side of you. So here we go, knees on the left now. We look over to the right. Taking that left arm, sweep it up and over. And open. And sweep. And open. Take a few of these. Let's take the other arm when you're ready. Right arm sweeps across you. And then it opens. Breathe. Isn't that beautiful? Let's bring the knees back to center, separate the feet a little, and just take some side to sides with your knees. And go ahead and bring the feet under you and come on up into a seated and then a tabletop facing the front. Arch, round, tuck your toes, lift your knees, downward facing dog, pedal back and walk that dog. Look forward, bend your knees, hop, skip, jump, or walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhaling flat back, hands on the shins, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise it up, circle sweep, and rise. And exhale, prayer hands to your heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. We took our standing knee position, capturing that shin a little earlier. Now we're going to take the leg behind us. Okay, so you're going to really stretch that quad out. So take your foot in one hand and your ankle in the other hand. So two hands behind you. Again, chest opening here. Shoulders draw back. Try to bring your thighs together if you can. Pelvis pushes forward. Point the knee down and stretch that knee downward. Breathe. From this position to your tree pose, you take that right foot, position it on the inside of your left leg, either on the thigh or calf, and find your tree. Transcend. Breathe. Use your strong core to lift up. Don't worry if you fall, Trev. Breathe. And tree release. You guys are great. Other side, go for it, Karina. So, weights in the right leg. We pick up that left foot. Point the knees down, squeeze. Pelvis pushes forward, shoulders draw back. Tree pose when you're ready. Find your meditation. Transcend. And tree release. You guys did great. Shaking out any limbs that need to be shook. Now you see how nice it is to do a balance posture after you've just done your core work? It's so much easier, isn't it? Yeah. 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 All right, you want more core work? Okay. I think we should too. Inhale, sweep up nice and high. Is there anything else I wanted to do standing? Let me just try to remember. Gee, not that I can think of. Exhale, prayer hands and heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. I do want to do a squat. I think that'll feel really beautiful. So inhale again for me, rise up. And exhale, you're just going to bend those knees. You can point the feet out if you wish. And as you come to your lowest point for a squat, option to keep heels on the floor or not. Try to upright your body as much as possible. In the studio, we have a side mirror so we can check out our posture. That's beautiful, beautiful. Good work, guys. And you can also put hands on the floor. I won't take you into crow, uh, but what I'd like you to do is just kind of open your thighs a little bit using the strength of your elbows, just to get a deeper stretch. Breathe. And then please, using the strength of those legs, can you push right back up? Oh, that's hard to do. And take it one more time down. Good. Ready to push up? Oh, yeah, mama. Squeeze the glutes when you're up there. And one more time down for me. Yes, yes, yes. Let's put our hands on the floor, step or hop back to your plank and hold your plank. Option to hold it for 10 seconds or take the running planks if you still got power left in the engine. And then chaturanga. But this chaturanga is you'll be in surrender, so just let your belly touch the floor, left ear on the mat, and you can face your head to the right, breathing in and out. How are you guys at home doing? Are you good? I hope so. It's a good time of year to really, really just kind of take care of yourselves as much as possible as you take care of others. Find the peace and the love and spread joy. We're going to do some back strengtheners now and then some large muscle, deep, deep stretches, okay? Hope you're staying with us. Okay. Put your hands under your shoulders, let your elbows point up. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your thighs. Press the lower body into the floor. Inhale, pick your chest up off of the mat. Cobra. Pointing those toes, pressing the tops of the feet into the floor. Lift up, lift up, lift up, and gently lower down. Let's take a few of these, okay? So inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Lower. Rise. One more time. Bring that right arm out to the right now. You're going to use your left hand to gently roll over onto your right side, giving the pec, the shoulder, everything a nice little stretch on the right side. Breathe. Roll back to center. Let's take 3 more cobras. Inhale. Inhale. One more time. Beautiful. You're going to extend your left arm out to the left. Roll over gently. What a beautiful stretch this is. One of my favorites. Okay, roll back. Be careful. Now we're going to stretch the chest and the legs, and we're going to strengthen the middle back. So Cobra is really good for your lower back. Locust is great for the middle back. Let's try that. Arms out to the sides, big toes together so they touch. Empty your body by exhaling. Inhale, lift your chest and thighs. Full locust position. We inhale and rise. We exhale and lower. A few more. Inhale and rise. Exhale and lower. One more. Good. Bend your right knee for me. Reach back for your right foot or ankle. A piece, either the foot or the ankle, in each hand. So 2 hands are holding, gripping that right foot area. Thighs come together. Your shoulders will feel nice and open now that we just rolled them. Pull the knee toward the back of the room. Inhale and raise your right thigh. If you can. Breathe. Gently releasing that stretch, releasing the foot. Spread your arms. Let's take 3 more locust positions. Inhale and rise. Legs 2. Exhale and lower. Inhale, rise. Lower. One more. Relax the right leg. Bend your left knee. Reach back for your left foot and ankle. One part in each hand. Chin stays on the floor here. I don't like to tax the lower back by raising the chest. We're going to focus on that quad and the hip flexor, okay? Pull your knee toward the back of the room. Bring your thighs together. Push the front of your left hip bone into the floor. And see if you can pick up the left thigh. Breathe. Breathe. Okay, loves. Carefully lower that down. You did great. We're going to push up off our mat using our hands. We're going to crawl backward on our hands, or you can crawl forward on your knees, up to you. And we take it right into reclining hero's pose to further lengthen those thighs. I've just started to roll out my thighs on a foam roller, and I find that to be very helpful. If you like to watch films or music videos on your phone, you can foam roll while you're doing things like that. Or you can just sit in this posture. Okay. Carefully, we're going to come on out of that position. You did great. We're going to roll over onto our backs again. Let your heads face the front and your feet face the back. You had requested more abs, at least the the studio audience requested more abs. I don't know about you guys at home, but you're welcome to sit this out. We're going to do boat. So straighten out those legs. Actually, keep the legs bent, keep the knees bent. Sit up. Many variations of boat. Let's see if I can get a little better in the camera. No, not really. You take your hands and put them behind you on the floor if you'd like, and toes can be on the floor also. Or you can opt for legs in the air and arms in the air. So many variations. You can opt to stay static. Of course, the core is not static. But you can row your boat if you wish, bringing your palms together and just taking some side to side motions. So the students in the studio make it look easy, but of course it's not. Pull that belly in and down. You can always hold the bottoms of your thighs, or keep your toes on the floor, or keep hands on the floor. Make sure you're breathing in your boat. And then stretch out nice and long when you're ready, pulling the feet away from the core. Stretch out long. Wind removing pose. Bend your right knee. Interlace your 10 fingers on that right shin. And I'd like you to use your hand strength and your bicep strength to really squeeze. But please don't use your shoulder strength. The rest of the body should relax. The right thigh comes slightly out to the right of the rib cage. Breathe. When we release that leg, let's do so just by allowing it to straighten out above us. And you can clasp the thigh with your 10 interlaced fingers and just press your thigh closer to your chest. And sometimes we tend to point and flex our foot, but what I'd like you to try to do is straighten the leg and point the toes. Flex the foot and make sure your big toe is pointing to the midline of your body. I use a strap when I do this. So if you have a strap at home, you can wrap it on the bottom of your foot. Oh, nice, Lavelle, you brought a strap. Yeah, I love straps. Leg floats in the air. I've got my strap around it. Now I'd like you to compare this feeling. So the hamstrings are a series of muscles, and there's inner and outer hamstrings. So now we're going to keep the foot flexed and point the big toe inward. And still gently pull that leg towards you. And you'll feel the inner hamstrings getting a nice stretch. So you're just rotating the limb. You are not opening the leg to the side or anything drastic like that. You're just very slightly rotating the limb inward. Then we bring the toe back to center. Now we're going to point the big toe outward. So the leg is still right above you. It's not opening out to the right. It's merely rotating toward the right. And you'll feel the outer hamstrings enjoying a beautiful stretch. Breathe. And then please bend your left knee, put the sole of your left foot on the floor. We'll bend the right knee and place the right ankle on the left thigh for a figure 4 stretch here. I bring blocks to class. Unfortunately, we can't give these out in the studio anymore, but you're welcome to bring them from home, and the home audience should have blocks at home or a book or anything that's the shape of a block. And then you just press your thigh away from you. You can use your bare hands. I put a block in between my thigh and my hands, and I just press gently away. And breathe. All right. Gently release that. We're going to take the other side, okay? So let's see. We started with wind relieving pose, which means please relax your right leg. Let's take our left shin inside our 10 interlaced fingers and squeeze. Then straighten the leg, clasp your hands behind your left thigh. Gently tugging the left thigh towards you. Again, I'm going to apply my strap around my left foot. And please point the big toe toward the midline of your body. So neutral, please. And your foot is flexed. Okay, point the big toe inward, please. So you're going to rotate your left leg inward. Breathe. Let's bring the toe back to center and then point it outward, stretching the outer hamstrings. And back to center, releasing that leg down, placing it for your figure four position on the left side. So the left ankle on your right thigh and your right foot is flat on the floor. And just gently pressing that thigh away and breathing. And I'd like you to take that nice lower back exercise that I love. You're going to straighten your left leg and bring your right knee up. Open your right knee out to the right and then straighten your right leg. Rotate it inward. So knee up, knee out, straighten and sweep it inward. Take a few of these leg circles. Try the other side when you're ready. Make sure you're breathing. And then ask yourself, is there any other posture your body is asking for before your final Shavasana? You might like to do a waterfall, bringing your legs up in the air and placing your hips on a block or without props. Make sure you're breathing. All right, guys. I'm going to close out with my friends in the studio. I'm going to turn down the lights and give them a really cool Shavasana here at home. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had some fun. We love doing this. We do it every single day at 9 a.m. And there's amazing teachers. Tomorrow you have Dema. Monday you have Melissa. Tuesday you have Kat. Wednesday you have Nisa. Thursdays you have Erin. And Fridays you have Dema again. So join us every day at 9 a.m. I hope your day is super incredible. And to all my friends worldwide watching, thank you for watching us. Peace. Love one another. And we'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Namaste.